Members of the Colorado River expedition were on lunch break along the upper Colorado River when they spotted something unusual, an enormous, furry figure walking upright through the forest. The clip spread fast, but in my opinion, what we're actually looking at isn't a mythical being. It's something far less mysterious and way easier to explain. Here is the unedited footage. I've turned the audio down because the wind noise was absolutely atrocious. It isn't very blurry or shaky, and it provides us a very good opportunity to see what's really going on here. Stabilized and zoomed in, you can see it more clearly. In my analysis, the proportions look far too uniform and the fur appears consistent from what we can see in the video. That's not something we would expect from any living biological creature. It's more consistent with a manufactured material. Whatever is purportedly featured in this video appears very baggy and doesn't have any kind of defining features. The next step was obviously to go to Google and look for Bigfoot costumes. It didn't take me long at all to find our suspect. What is very interesting is that these photos link back to a website called Bigfoot 603. On this website, you can rent a professional actor wearing a, in their own words, movie-quality Bigfoot costume for any kind of local event in the New Hampshire area. This is very interesting. I wasn't aware that people were renting Bigfoots. What I find very interesting about such a site is something that is to my culture, being of reverence and spirituality, is available for children's birthday parties, but, oh well, you can't win them all. As you can see here, here's a gallery of what appears to be the Bigfoot in the video. Very interesting, a conical shaped head, human proportions. The head is very long also. Here you can book the Sasquatch. Do I think this business out of New Hampshire is in Colorado making viral videos in the middle of nowhere on a river for a rafting company? No. Actually, I find their company a little admirable because it seems that they give a lot of their proceeds to different charities in the area, and I can really appreciate something like this. I by no means believe that this company from New Hampshire is in any way involved in the Bigfoot video from Colorado. However, I did find this costume to be a striking resemblance, so I decided I would look a little further and see what I could find. I seem to have stumbled upon a website called Undead Monsters that makes high-quality Bigfoot costumes. As you can see here, well heck, this is almost identical to the Bigfoot that we saw from the New Hampshire page. It appears you can buy all sorts of costumes from this website: gorilla costumes, yeti costumes, and Bigfoot costumes. This mask stood out to me in particular, as their blondish fur had been discontinued by their supplier, and they now make it in this reddish-brown color. This color really caught my eye because it is so similar to what we saw in the video. So here I will take the Colorado Raptor Bigfoot, and I will swatch match its color from the center of its body. We'll take the Bigfoot 603 New Hampshire event rental. We'll match his color from the center of his body. Then we're going to take the blondish colored Bigfoot from Undead Monsters, and we'll match him somewhere in the center of his body. Then we'll take the mask from the same company, Undead Monsters, and we'll also match the color. It's a mask, I'll take the top of his head. Boom. Oh wow. 3 of those colors are almost exactly the same color. What is really revealing to me is that the Sasquatch featured in the video has the sun behind it, making its front side shadowed, of course, so it will be a little darker than the colors from the costumes. And here's the kicker. The video was originally uploaded by Colorado River Expeditions. Now, I can't say for certain that this was intentional, but it strongly suggests the clip may have been used as a kind of viral marketing. If that's true, it's clever advertising, but it is not evidence of Sasquatch. In my opinion, these hoaxes hurt more than they help. They waste time, they confuse researchers, and they muddy the waters for people actually trying to understand the mystery. To me, every stage video sets the Bigfoot community back a step. And on a deeper level, I believe this in some ways disrespects our indigenous cultures. Stories of the Nalusha cheetah or the Shampe in my culture long predate the word Bigfoot. Turning those traditions into cheap viral hoaxes doesn't honor any kind of history, it mocks it. So was this Colorado sighting proof of Sasquatch? In my opinion, absolutely not. Based on the evidence, it looks like a man in a costume. Case closed.